one of the questions I think we really wanted to get into was about how you engaged the customers and leveraging this tool. And I think we've talked about a couple of things. You did the scavenger hunt, you did the change management approach, those type of things. Is there anything else that we haven't mentioned? Because I know the audience would be really interested in this, in that as we prepare HR and get HR ready, getting the end users to use it is awesome, often just about, sort of getting them comfortable with it. But would you say, what's the difference between, why they chose or maybe why they're being more engaged with this than they might have been with any other HR technologies that you guys have rolled out?
I think that part of it is, in my experience, like Dovetail's really user friendly. And I think it's very intuitive. Sometimes case management systems aren't. And so I think that's really allowed me to create a foundation for both the employee side to make it really easy for them to navigate. I actually created different icons and had it be very similar to like their phone experience, since so many people are used to that. But then I think that on top of that, having this persona capability in Dovetail, and basically what that is so Dovetail receives a feed every night from our HCM, which is Dayforce, and it has all of the employee details in it. And so what that allows us to do is to be able to filter that information into different categories, which we've called personas. We have 12 different personas that we've created. And it's basically the difference between the US and Canada. It's the difference between an employee and the manager. It's a difference between the employee, the manager, and HR, and those different experiences. And then within our employee populations, we have several different collective bargaining agreements that we also needed to be able to manage. And so with this persona functionality, that has really allowed that to happen. But going back to what you were saying as far as change management, I think it was really important. We met with all of the leadership. We went to all of their team meetings and really let them know, like, this is what we're trying to accomplish, and these are the benefits that we're going to get out of this. Really answered their questions and got their buy-in so that they could also be champions for our project. We did go to team meetings, town halls. We're also like proactively working with each of the centers of excellence, so like the benefits, payroll, compensation teams, etc. And we're looking to say, like, how can we make your jobs easier by leveraging the system? And so like they're becoming champions and getting really excited and driving employees to the system. And I think it's just all of those things is really, focusing back on how do we drive behavior to go there intrinsically so that they have to find something else. And then while they're there, oh yeah, there's all this other great information there too. So those were some things that we did. We did host those calls. The scavenger hunt was great as far as we had different things. They had to go search all over the site. And like I said, we have over 800 different articles. So allowing them to kind of get used to navigating the site in a fun way and realize that it's not so scary, because people are afraid of change. And unfortunately, historically, we haven't been the best at rolling out new systems and making them user-friendly for our employees. And so I wanted to make sure that I went the extra mile to know that like they were front of mind when we created the system.